How do you support yourself?
I get disability.
Disability for what?
For bipolar disorder.
Okay. When you drug tested today, what are the results going to be? And you're going to get drug tested today.
It's going to be marijuana and alcohol.
So marijuana, alcohol, potentially cocaine.
Yeah, because it was around the house.
No. Why is cocaine around your house?
It's like we were moving. It's not my. Okay, I'm sorry. It's not my.
No. Why is cocaine around your house?
I just thought that people said that it comes out of people's pores, and if you touch something, then you get it too. That's why I heard on it.
So have you been touching people?
This woman had the nerve to look Judge Boyd dead in the eye and spit out a lie without even blinking. You can see something's off. She looks strung out, maybe high, maybe drunk, but still standing there, acting like she's the victim. Entire case is centered on her cocaine charges, and now she's shamelessly pretending she doesn't even know what the drug is. That's not bold, that's reckless. Judges don't fall for fake confidence. They want facts, and her story is crumbling fast. The arrogance here is unbelievable. She's acting like the whole courtroom is too dumb to see through her act.
Ferreira,
Yes.
we can't do crop tops in court, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So next time when you appear in court before another judge, if you do, hopefully that won't be the case, unless you're coming to ask for early termination, make sure your top is longer, okay?
Okay.
Are you Miss Ferreira?
Yes.
Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Any objections to the court changing that?
No, Judge.
There's a $500 fine, and the state recommends community supervision. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Yes, Judge.
Defense?
Yes, Judge.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 80 hours of community service restitution, and the DOEP course. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State any evidence.
Contained in Exhibit 1 and attachments, Your Honor.
No objection.
All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, my client really wants to get this behind her, and she hopes that the court follows the agreement we have with the state.
All right. Do you have any children?
Yes.
What are their ages?
I have 4 children. 2 of them don't live at home, but one's 12. It's 13 and 26.
All right. And who does 12-year-old live with?
With me and my husband.
Since when?
Since birth.
All right. So what are you doing with cocaine on you?
I have no memory how any of that transpired. I hadn't been in any kind of trouble. I went to go meet up with a friend, and I had one drink. I remember having 2 or 3 sips out of it, and I don't remember anything else. And I woke up and I came back, and I was in jail. So I have no idea.
All right. So have you ever used cocaine before?
When I was 20 or 19, something like this one time.
All right.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. So here's the thing. You're going to be drug tested today.
Okay.
And what are the results going to be? And here's the thing. Just be honest with me. I'm inclined to grant your application. I'm trying to figure out what services you need so you won't end up doing 2 years at the state jail facility, potentially.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? And you're going to get drug tested today.
It's going to be marijuana and alcohol. And I don't think it's a coke, but
So marijuana, alcohol, potentially cocaine.
yeah, because it was around the house. And that's why my husband, we're moving. So we're moving to get away from the people that have the stuff.
No. Why is cocaine around your house?
Because we are moving. It's not my. Okay, I'm sorry. It's not my.
No. Why is cocaine around your house?
Partner.
Judge, I think she was saying she's moving, and the people that she lives with have the cocaine. That's why they're moving.
So, but why would she be positive for cocaine unless she's on the manufacturing line, potentially? I don't understand why she would test positive for cocaine.
I just thought that people said that it comes out of people's pores, and if you touch something, then you get it too. That's why I heard on it.
So have you been touching people?
I'm just like, we live in the same place. I was just thinking it may,
You're trying to say that you might have a contact high?
yeah, something could have been around it. That's all.
All right, so it is 10:16 a.m.
Mhm.
Why would you be positive for alcohol? It's morning time.
So I drank yesterday.
All right. And then the marijuana? Why would you be positive for marijuana?
Because I lasted in your system for like 3 weeks, right? 3 months or something.
So you have a 12-year-old and you're using marijuana. You're around people who have alcohol, who have cocaine just laying around an apartment. I don't understand why you have a 12-year-old living in that situation.
That's what we're moving.
Mhm.
Like I'm disabled. I want to get a disability check. So like, and he got a better job, so now we are able to get our own place away from all this other stuff, so that we don't have to deal with it anymore.
Okay, at the end of the day, honestly, and I will tell you, your attorney has done child protective services cases. I don't understand why child protective services is not involved in your life when you're at Circle K and the officer is called out because they say you're causing a disturbance at Circle K and you had a previous criminal trespass there. And that officer tells you, you know what? Let me know where you need a ride. I'll give you a ride to that location so there won't be any problems. And you said, nope, I'm not taking a ride with you. And so he's getting ready to leave and you go right back to Circle K causing issues. And this is not the first time you had a criminal trespass with the Circle K.
Actually, it is, but I know.
No, it's not. According to the report.
This is flat out humiliating to watch. She's over 40 years old, yet still stumbling around Circle K gas stations, starting scenes because she can't stay sober. That's not just reckless, it's dangerous, and it screams zero self-control. The worst part? A 12-year-old kid is stuck in the middle of this disaster, forced to deal with the fallout every single day. And let's be real, when everyone in town sees how she acts, that poor kid is almost guaranteed to face bullying. Now, instead of taking responsibility, she's standing in front of a judge, spinning some absurd tale about cocaine just being around her and magically seeping through her skin. Seriously, even middle schoolers know that's not how drugs work. Judges hear lies all the time, but when they're this ridiculous, they completely destroy what little credibility a person has left. And that's exactly what's happening here. Once your credibility is gone in court, every word after that is worthless, and Judge Boyd's face says it all. She's not buying any of this. At this point, the woman isn't just hurting her case.
I don't know why Child Protective Services is not involved in her life. Child Protective Services should be involved in her life because marijuana, alcohol, cocaine, 12-year-old around marijuana, alcohol, cocaine does not mix. So I'm going to do what I can do to protect the child and hopefully set conditions for her where she will be successful. And I'm going to give you these conditions. And if you miss any of these appointments, a warrant is going to be issued for your arrest. Do you understand?
Yes.
Are you employed?
No,
How do you support yourself?
I get disability
Disability for what?
for bipolar disorder.
All right. Okay. It's ADHD and bipolar. That's what people always get disability for. So how long have you been diagnosed with bipolar?
Since I was 25.
Okay. And has your 12-year-old been diagnosed with anything?
He's got ADHD, but there's no, they say.
And is she getting SSI for her ADHD?
No.
Court is going to sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 4 years. There's a $500 fine that will be probated. 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once she completes parenting classes, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. We can do a TAP evaluation out of custody. Follow all recommendations. If they recommend inpatient treatment, she'll go into inpatient treatment. There's going to be 180 sober meetings in 180 days. Probation, sorry, I'm going to need you to do Child Protective Services job or help them with their job. I'm going to ask for field visits 1 time per month until further notice. And probation is you can let them know. She says there's a 12-year-old at the home, and to make sure they check on the 12-year-old. All right, thank you. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person and the UA hotline until further notice. And there's to be no contact with Circle K. Let's see where this is located. At 5494 Babcock Road, 78240. Probation, is there anything else?
Okay.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
Woman.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand it?
Oh, see this.
Did you sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. Probation, if you can make sure that she gets a UA no later than tomorrow.
Yes, Judge.
In this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. If you have an issue, you need to let probation know. Do not come at them with this "I don't remember" thing. If you're going to use, pick up the phone, call probation. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you feel as though they're not addressing the issue, you can always come back to me. Do you understand?
Yes.
And I think you should know that a 12-year-old should not be living in the situation that you have that 12-year-old living in. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
So here's the deal. She got 2 years in jail with 4 years probated. What that really means is this. If she messes up probation, she's doing the full 2 years behind bars. But for now, the court is giving her a chance to stay out. She can actually follow the rules. And let's be honest, probation is not a free pass. It's a test. For someone deep in addiction like her, this is going to be a brutal climb. 1 failed drug test, 1 missed meeting, 1 new charge, and she's headed straight back to jail, probably with even more time stacked on top. From the way she carried herself in court, I don't see her making it. Nothing about her attitude screams change. And that's the saddest part, because her kid is the one stuck paying the price every single day. The justice system does try to keep people out of jail when possible, but when you keep playing games, it's only a matter of time before the door slams shut. What stood out most to me, she looked high, at least drunk in the actual hearing, and she really thought nobody would notice. Judges see right through that, especially